This is a short tutorial on how to use NorConnect and then over to NorReview for a 150 general analyzer measurement. And in this case, for the example, I will use a synchro measurement, which is in this case 4 individual 5 minutes measurements. They are started and one after the other in a sequence without you having to do anything. Okay, I drag and drop. This could of course be 1 hour or 24-hour measurements and then repeated for the 7-day period the customer wanted. Now it's highlighted here. I can click on the graph, which gives me the full let's say duration of this sequence. In this case it's 4 measurements put together. I could also pull up each individual ones, sub measurements, and then click on each of them to get the same graph for each period, of course. But instead I look at the total, and in this viewer, we call it in NorConnect, you can also then listen to recording just by highlighting like this and then space.
Let's say for 3 or 4 passes at 5 minutes, so we have 3 or 4 measurements at least.
Okay, and then you can in this graph make a new measurement by selection from to a to time, like that, and create a new measurement if that is of interest. Or you can actually select from this, so you take out number 4, just 1 to 3. If you had the 7, or if you have 24 or whatever, take some of them and then you can combine them into a measurement. In addition, within this selection you can use the from to, and as you can see here, clock and date, you can play with the time so that you can really get just what you're after within them. Let's say if the scope is to get a report for a specific period. If I combine them, I'll just do this. First of all, I'll switch off this extra here, and then I combine and do an Excel. And the overview then is an Excel report on that specific, where we have a combined profile from or covering the time interval. In any case, this report will now be stored, and you can find it here. Right click and then open up if you want to have it like in Windows Explorer, or better, maybe just send directly to Explorer, no, to Outlook. So you can send your report like that. That's the easiest, probably. If you want to post-process the measurement, what you do is, of course, you go to the measurement again here, and then I click on NorReview, and it says here, this is a synchro repeat measurement which has not been concatenated. Each part will open a separate measurement. Please consider running the combine. What happens now, namely, is that you will get all 4 like this. So you'll have to make up your mind if you want to have it in that respect 4 different measurements and then operate on an individual basis, or you can, as it is suggested, combine them. So you combine like this and give it a new name. Okay, this is automated, this auto name, then review, and then you will have everything as one, and then you can zoom out full, and then you have the same as in the viewer. You can listen to the recordings. I think we'll listen to that. In this case, you have the running
3 or 4 passes at 5
cursor,
minutes, so
and then use this internal player, which means also you can stop and then go with control arrow to the next and do the same. Stop, and then that's the features within NorReview, of course. And as you know, many other things with NorReview. Another nice thing about the new interface here, you have a button for information, which gives you the, let's say, the additional information about the measurement, not the data itself, but the start time, the duration of the measurement, the parameters you have set up in the different reports, and the sensor used, the calibration values. As such, you can also then see if you have some notes or make some notes for that. And not very nice, you can just, if you have the option for it, click on this link to the GPS coordinates, in which case it will open up Google Maps, so you know where your measurement is done.